you don't have a kettlebell, my buddy Anna is using a dumbbell so you can still get the workout in. Before we get busy though, we're gonna get warmed up, and then I'm also gonna explain a little bit about the sound effects happening over our shoulders. I have a new puppy. He's in the crate around the corner and he's not really happy to be there. So we're doing our best to ignore him. All right, feet apart for me. Give me a squat and then drive up off of the heels. Do it again. Perfect. Bum is back, knees are tracking with the toes, and now let's lift the head and the chest up so we're not looking down. Oh, there he goes. I'm not sure if the microphone's gonna pick him up. There's no reason he should be crying. He has a big ass bone in there with him.
And toys.
And toys, and blanket, and yeah. He's basically got a penthouse happening there with a maid.
And he peed.
And he's already peed, yeah. Last 3, 2, 1. All right, single leg kicks to get in the hamstrings. So let's do the left leg. You're gonna kick up and down. Do it again, up and down. Leg is straight, working through those hamstrings. Yes, and working balance too, totally. Last 2. And 1, other side. Here we go, kick it up. Whew. So if you're new to the channel, this is so awesome to have you. Where the hell you been? I've been here for 4 years. Anyways, if you are new, I hope you subscribe, click that notification bell, and we can continue getting you fit every week. Last 3, 2, 1. All right, big hip circles now, all right? Get into the hip joint, make them big. 2 more. Last 1, other side. And release. All right, side leg lifts now. So lead with the heel, lift up and lower. Up and lower, good. Getting that outer hip, glute med area fired up and warmed up. So here's the scoop on the workout. We have 8 moves, hitting all the muscles in the body. A lot of focus on the core with this. And we have 3 rounds, 30 seconds each exercise. There's no jumping. Woo! Last 2. And 1. So this is a workout, you don't need a sports bra.
But I'm checking the heart rate does go up.
Heart rate does go up. So Anna wears a heart rate monitor. She has to stay within a certain range for her heart rate. So she's getting an education here on how quickly that heart rate can rise. Last 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right, so we are going to begin the workout. I want you to grab a sip of water if you need it. Get your dumbbell and kettlebell, and then we're going to get busy. Okay, here we go. We're starting with the goblet squat. You're going to hold your dumbbell up like Anna, or hold your kettlebell upside down like me. Feet apart, toes turned out. Now drop down low. If you can get the elbows to touch the inside of the thighs, that's ideal. And drive up through the hips. Do it again. Woo! So if you have 2 different sizes of kettlebells like I do, you definitely want a heavier one for this guy. Big muscles. Now it's only 30 seconds, so pace yourself. Last 1. Oh, last 2, we got a bonus in. All right, I'm switching out my kettlebell. We have lunging with under the thigh passes. So let's place the kettlebell or dumbbell in your left hand. Now lunge forward with your left leg. Bend, pass, feet together, other leg. Good. So this encourages you to really drop down and bend those knees to pass that kettlebell or dumbbell underneath the thigh.
And think of coordination.
And think coordination. So we're firing up the neurons in your brain. You're welcome. We have a really great core and shoulder move coming up. 1 more pass. Time. If you have a heavier kettlebell, grab that one. Feet apart. Now I want you to stay very solid on the base. Think of a tree trunk, okay? Now pass that kettlebell or dumbbell around behind the body and do it again. Nothing is moving in the trunk. This may not seem like much of an exercise, but oh my goodness, OMG as the kids say, you're getting a ton of core. 1 more pass, now let's go the other way. Good. Woo.
It's a lot for posture, this one.
It is actually, good call. So you should feel your posture muscles too at home.
definitely feel it in my low back.
Time. So if it's too much, pull that belly button in. So at home, if you feel your low back, just pull that belly button in. Now, kettlebell or dumbbell in the left hand. Feet are hip width now, so not as wide as that goblet. Have the kettlebell resting on the outside of your forearm. Now squat, and as you come up, drive up.
Does it matter how your hand goes, forward or side, or it doesn't matter?
No, that is a great question. So if you have the kettlebell, it's going to face you. That's important. If you have the dumbbell, it can face you or face away from you, whatever feels most comfortable for the shoulder. I find most people, palm facing them is more comfortable for the shoulder. One more. Time. Okay, now the other side. So again, we want the kettlebell resting on the outside of the forearm, hand resting just on the outside of that right shoulder. Now we squat, and then we use the muscles of the legs to propel that arm up. Let's give it a try. Down and up. Now believe it or not at home, you are getting a ton of core right now because we are using a single arm, what we call a unilateral movement. So right now we have our left side oblique. Woo, baby, it is fired up. And it's fired up functionally. It's supporting our spine. So good stuff here. Trust me, I would never give you fluff or bullshit. I will only give you the best. Last one. Time. Now let's go back to the left hand. If you have a heavier kettlebell, go for it. Step forward with the right leg. Now hinge from the hip and give me a bit of a lunge. Square the shoulders. Use your arm, back muscles, row up, and slow release. Good. So think about exhaling as you pull up. You always want to think about a breath pattern on the hard part. So exhale as we lift.
And the abs are tight in, right?
The abs are tight. You got it. So pull that belly button in towards the spine, almost like somebody was going to sucker punch you and you're bracing for that impact. Last 2 reps. One more. All right, let's get set up the other way. So again, we're going to get into that bit of a lunge because I want those legs fired up regardless. Hinge from the hip, abs engaged. Hand on that front thigh. Hand and shoulder lined up and row up. Pay attention that you're not rounding this right shoulder when the arm straightens as well.
This isolation is really, you know, when you isolate?
Yeah, when you do it, yeah, the isolation. So Anna's talking about isolating one arm, how she can really feel it. And it's also great too because we tend to have a more dominant side. So here we can work out the kinks, balance out the body. Last one. Time. Okay, a little bit of cardio here. It's a kettlebell swing. So you're going to hold on to the heavier kettlebell or onto the end of the dumbbell. Now we bend the knees a bit, hinge through the hips, and use the hips to get the kettlebell or dumbbell up to the shoulders. So we're really using those hips. I'm going to come to the side. Good. So let's bend to the knee. And think about bending through the hip.
Oh, I see.
Hinge. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's more like a...
It's more like a deadlift.
Yeah.
Yes, it's almost like you're peeing in the forest.
I've done that a few times.
Oh God, yeah. You want to pee on the downhill slope though, just a heads up. Time. Okay, so that was round 1. We're going to take it again. We have 3 rounds. I'm losing my bandage. All right, so feet apart, toes turned out. So this is our goblet squat, our wide one. Kettlebell upside down or dumbbell held close to the body. Drop down low, snap those hips up. Good. Exhale on the up. Chest lifted at home. There you go.
And shoulders down, right? They almost want to go up to my ears. But
Yes, keep that space between the ears and the shoulders. One more. Time. All right, alternating lunge passes. So let's get the kettlebell on the left hand. It is that left leg that's lunging forward. Let's give it a try. Lunge left, kettlebell pass. Good. Lunge right. Excellent. Stay upright in the torso.
gotta think about this one.
You do have to think. but it's good for us. We're doing 3 rounds. By the 3rd round, you'll be a pro.
It's the first few that you have to think about.
Yeah. Around the world passes, coming up. Time. All right. Feet apart. So remember that analogy of a tree, your trunk, you're rooted. I want that. Now slowly start to pass the kettlebell around or the dumbbell. Good. Knees are soft. Don't twist. So we're not turning our body towards the kettlebell like that. We're keeping ourselves rooted. Last 2. All right, let's go the other way. Good job. Squat and press, left arm coming up. Time. All right, I'm dropping down my kettlebell for this one.
Oh, for the one on.
Yeah. All right, so feet are narrower now, so hip width. Kettlebell's gonna rest on the outside of that forearm, okay? Other hand can be on the hip or up if you'd like. Now give me the squat and press. Good. Now if your shoulders are fatiguing, give me a press every 2nd squat perhaps.
PJ, in this one you also want to go like butt behind your knees, kind of like another P in the force?
Yes. So we're pushing our bum back like we're gonna sit in a chair that's never there. Or Anna's really got a thing about peeing in the forest.
I don't know why I'm referencing that.
Time. It's a solid memory with you.
I know. I must have hit the wrong tree.
You must have. Damn it, I got my shoes. Ready, set, go.
I'll think of another analogy from now on.
No, I like the peeing. The other thing you want to do when you pee is make sure it's on soft ground, right?
Yes.
You don't want that splattering back up at you.
But I think it's easy for people to just go with their knees forward rather than back.
Yes, exactly. So it's like you're sitting in that chair. Rows coming up, left arm. Last one. Release. All right, so let's get set up. So we get set up in that semi-lunge. And the deeper your lunge, the more challenging the workout is. So you choose. Hinge from the hip, abs engaged, arms straight. Now drive that elbow up and straight. Keep shoulder blades squared. And then focus on that exhale as you pull up.
This one's good for balance too.
Yeah, you're gonna feel balance, yeah. That's what's so great about dumbbells, kettlebells, is you work a lot more muscles than the ones we're actually trying to isolate. You get a lot more involved. Time. Here we go, other side. And it's that unilateral move I like. So we're working each side independently so we get a balanced body. Here we go, drop down, shoulders square, right arm up, abs engaged. Yes, puppy's asleep. Good old George.
I really think he likes to listen to your voice, PJ.
He's the only one that likes to listen to my voice. My husband's really good at tuning it out. Are you talking to me? Yes, honey, for the last half hour. Time. Kettlebell swings, okay? So if you've got a heavier kettlebell or heavier dumbbell, you definitely could try it. Feet apart, toes turned out. Now remember, it's a hip hinge, so we want the hip hinge. Let's give it a try. Hip hinge, boom, snap those hips up. Oh yeah. Abs engaged, we're not feeling that low back. It's legs, hamstrings, glutes, hips, oh yeah. Head up, good. Collarbone facing forward. One more. Time. Bet you that got the heart rate up.
Oh yeah, 123.
Yeah, that one will get the heart rate up for sure. All right, this is our last round at home, so hang in there. Let's get those feet wide again. Turn your kettlebell upside down or dumbbell close to the chest. Deep squat, go. Squeeze the bum on the way up. Push that bum back. Knees are tracking with the toes, but they stay behind the toes. Now that's a great cue because we want to keep those knees for another 20, 50 years, right? Wherever you are in the spectrum of age. Let's get in one more. Time. All right. Lunge passes. So kettlebell or dumbbell in the left hand. Left leg's gonna go forward. Keep the body tall so we're not collapsing to that front leg. Ready? Let's give her a try. Down. That timer's really loud, isn't it?
But you know, when it's about to finish, makes you happy.
That's a good sound.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the last two.
2 more. Last one. Time. All right, around the world passes. So root yourself. That is super uber important. Okay, softness in the knees, but I want you to brace those abs. Yes? Okay, let's try the passes. Pick a direction, I'll let you know when to switch. Ready? And other way. Squat and press is coming up.
I like that this opens up my shoulders too, you know?
Yeah, it's good for mobility.
Yeah. It's great.
Time. Okay, left hand. Kettlebell's gonna sit on the outside of that forearm. Okay, it might bug your forearm a little bit, but toughen up there, buttercup. Here we go. We squat, we press. Ready? Go. Down. Wrist stays straight though. Please don't bend the wrist. Push your bum back. Anna's peeing in the forest right now.
A lot of peace. It's an important skill, Peter.
It is important skill.
I'd rather pee in the forest than pee in those
Oh, and horrible porta potties?
Porta potties.
Oh, I went to the worst one in France. Oh, it was disgusting. One more.
With a hole?
Time. It wasn't a porta potty, it was a public washroom. Oh, it was scary. Larry took one look and said, I'm gonna hold it. I couldn't. I had to go. Ready? Set, and down. Good. Exhale as we drive that arm up. Push the body up. One more. Time. All right, we've got a row, left arm. Sink into that lunge if you want to make it a little harder. You know who you are. Here we go. Drop down and pull up. Breathe out. Stabilize that back. Slow and controlled. Even as you lengthen the arm, we've got that same speed.
Got the shakes in the front leg right now.
Yes, shakes in the front leg. Woo!
That's good.
Yep, that's complimentary. I won't charge you for those. One more. Other side.
What's a bonus?
Yep. Here we go. Hinge in the hip. That's important. We've got that neutral spine. And here we go. Exhale and pull.
I get it on that leg, but not this leg.
Oh, just wait.
Yeah.
It's early in the set.
That's true.
Final exercise is coming up at home. We're going to finish strong with those swings. our swing setup, okay? Yeah, that's right. We'll face feet apart, toes turned out. Now it's a slight bend, but it's a hip hinge. We're kind of hinging through that way, through that hip area. Let's try it. Ready? Up. So it's really easy to get that kettlebell up there when we let the butt do the work, not the shoulders. So let the butt do its job. One more.
See, that's
Time. That's a good sound. Woo! We did it at home.
Oh, we're done?
We're done. Now I want you to march it out a little bit, grab some water. I'm going to cool you down, so don't take off on me quite yet. Okay, at home, let's get the feet apart. We're going to do a few deep breaths, and then we'll take it down on the ground for some stretches. Inhale, sweep the arms, bend the knees. Exhale, just drop the arms down. Let's try it. Inhale, squat, and release. One more. Inhale and release. On all fours, on your hands and knees, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, allow the low back to sag, head looks up. Exhale, push the ground away, tuck the tailbone under. Good. Flow through that with your breath. It's a really nice spinal range of motion movement. One more. And neutral spine. Come off of the hands, left leg, ankle ahead of the knee, lunge forward. If this bothers your knee, you can grab a mat. Feel this in the hip flexor. Now let's take that right arm straight up, left arm down by your side, and then lean to your left as if you're trying to bring your left fingertips to the ground. So we're releasing into the hip flexor, we're getting a stretch into the abs. Okay, we used all those muscles on a lot of the moves. Couple of breaths here. Now circle this arm that's up slowly behind you. Oh, feels good. Let's do the other side. Here we go. So ankle ahead of the knee is your setup. You lunge forward to line the two up. Now I want you to tuck that left tailbone under. Beautiful. Left arm straight up, right arm down. Lean right, fingertips coming towards the floor. Yeah. Let's circle that top arm nice and slow behind you. Nice. Have a seat for me. Extend the right leg in front. Lined up, toe up. Good. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Now our forward fold is through the hips, not the upper back, okay? And I like to cue people to gaze just past their toes so we're not dropping the head as well. You just need to release these muscles, just get them back to pre-exercise level, and then you can continue on with your day. What was that?
No, it feels like your heart is opening here too, right? You
Yeah.
lead with the heart.
Yeah, lead with the heart. I like it.
We're so romantic.
I'm the least romantic person in the entire universe. Ask my husband. And release. Other side. Here's an example. We went for a walk once. Lean forward. My husband stops. We're over on a cliff overlooking where we live. And he said, oh, look at that. And I turned around and I said, what? The for sale sign? Whoop-de-fucking-do. True story, I said that. He goes, no, the view, asshole. Wow.
Poor Larry.
He wanted to enjoy a moment with me with the view and the sunset, and all I could see was the for sale sign. Yes, he's also the man that loves romantic comedies.
He's the rom-com guy?
He loves rom-coms. I can't stand them.
But you have to like Love Actually.
Oh, yes.
Well, that's,
Love Actually, that's the Christmas. That's our yearly Christmas.
That's our yearly Christmas
Yeah.
too.
So that's coming up, everybody. Love Actually. And release. All right, we did it. Anna and I thank you so much for showing up and for sweating with us. Now, here's a few things though before you take off. Number 1, subscribe to the channel, click that notification bell. Number 2, head to the website. There's going to be something traveling across the screen any second now. and grab your 3-week fitness program. It's free, so why the hell would you not say yes or no or whatever to a free program? So go grab that, and then finally drop a comment below. Let me know what your favorite exercise was. I'd love to hear from you. Have a great rest of your day. Bye. Woo! High five, sister.
Thanks. That was great.
High five at home. Good job.